How was this transformation possible? Periyar struck the first blow. A society where half its population are denied participation is like a body paralyzed. That is why, as early as 1929, at the very first self-respect conference held at Chennai, Periyar declared that women must enjoy the same rights as men. This was decades ahead of its time, like dropping atomic bombs on the fortress of patriarchy. Conservatives trembled, but Periyar did not waver. He stood firm, campaigning tirelessly until change began. Gradually, reforms came. Women were encouraged to study. Marriage assistance schemes tied to education levels were introduced. By 1989, women were granted equal rights to ancestral property. Self-respect marriages, pioneered by Periyar since 1928, were given legal recognition under C.N. Anandurai's government. Through education, empowerment, and social reform, women began to rise. What was once a paralyzed society started to heal. Education and social transformation. Dravidian leaders crafted policies to open doors at every level. Primary education thrived under Kamaraj. Secondary education blossomed under Kalainar Arunidhi. Higher education reached its golden age under Chief Ministers. Today, Tamil Nadu's gross enrollment ratio, GAR, in higher education stands at 52%, compared to the Indian average of just 27%. This is a historic achievement in social progress. Not only education, but Tamil Nadu also leads the nation in controlling population growth, reducing infant and maternal mortality, ensuring women's employment, life expectancy, and per capita income. All this growth can be traced back to the seeds Periyar sowed. Beyond women's liberation, Periyar did not fight only for women. Just as crucial was his battle for the oppressed caste. Ancient orthodoxy commanded, give a Shudra anything, but never give them education. Thus, the majority of the population remained illiterate, enslaved to the privileged few. To liberate them, Periyar wielded the weapon of social justice, demanding reservation in education and employment. As early as 1928, Mathaya, with Justice Party support, implemented caste-based reservation in the registration department. Though later overturned, Periyar fought relentlessly, even leading student protests, until social justice was enshrined in India's constitution through Dr. Ambedkar Nehru. This legacy expanded into Tamil Nadu's 69% reservation, the Mandal Commission's 27% quota across India, and affirmative action in education and jobs. Whenever obstacles arose, whether Supreme Court verdicts or political opposition, Tamil Nadu, guided by the Dravidian, fought and won. Hence the words, Tamil Nadu fights, Tamil Nadu wins, Tamil Nadu language, culture, and identity. When Hindi was sought to be imposed in 1938, Periyar rallied Tamils to defend their linguistic pride. The victory ensured the flourishing of Tamil art and the recognition of Tamil as a classical language. Education, jobs, dignity, all flowed from this struggle. The crusade against caste. Yet one great evil persisted, caste. Periyar declared that the only way to annihilate caste was through the weapon of rationalism. The self-respect movement fought relentless, weakening caste identity. That is why, uniquely in Tamil Nadu, caste surnames largely disappeared from people's names. Periyar shattered the psychological chain. The false comfort of believing one's caste stood above another. He declared that even the Shudra title was more degrading than untouchability itself, stirring the oppressed to discard caste labels and unite. Thus, the death blow was struck the Varnashrams, He fought not only socially, but also legally for 50 years for the right of all castes to become temple priests. Finally, in 2021, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin fulfilled Periyar's dream by appointing priests from all castes. This broke centuries of stigma, fostering social harmony and inclusivity, economic and industrial growth. The Dravidian vision did not stop with education and social reform. By attracting private investment and creating jobs, it turned Tamil Nadu into an industrial hub. It was the first state in India to craft a dedicated IT policy, laying the foundation for today's booming information technology sector. Today, Tamil Nadu leads in global industry, from space science to entrepreneurship. The guiding principle was always the same: inclusive growth, everything for everyone, the legacy of Periyar. This was the very goal Periyar set in 1925 when he founded the self-respect movement. My enemy is domination, he declared. And so he fought for equality, for dignity, for rights. That is why Tamil Nadu today stands ahead of other Indian states in every field, and why this land is called Periyar soil. The Dravidian model is but a continuation of that vision, a global legacy. The unveiling of Periyar's portrait at Oxford University is not just a Tamil pride, it is a milestone in global human progress. For though the self-respect movement began in Tamil Nadu, its message transcends boundaries. Its goal is not regional, but universal. Its philosophy is humanity itself. As the revolutionary poet once dreamed, the world will speak the language of self-respect. One day, the world will indeed carry ours.
Documentary of India was made possible by Prince NRS Periyar and we come and I request the start to the originator, Prince Wale. I request the Kumaran also to join on. Join in participating for Towards time, it should come up very well. Just imagine they started with the export and ended with the export. So give all of them a good round of applause. Thanks for making the entire documentary memorable part in the history of Docementary.